W, I'm reading a 24-page paper with two enclosures that I mailed to Lieutenant Greg Roberts of the Office of Chief of Police, that I also had a phone conversation with him, and I mailed to Eric Holder, Department of Justice. I'm on W. W, if you have guidelines to determine if an assault should be investigated by your police department, what are they? That's page 23. And you can see I'm signing every page. They're getting basically, well, I'll talk about that one up front. Page 24. X, can you review the investigation done by the Animal Control Department and review if an adequate investigation was conducted? Y, can you give me a copy of both your investigation and your critique of the animal control investigation? If you cannot, explain why. Z, Officer Reed stated that it would be alright for a citizen to use the 911 operator for non-emergency phone calls to the police. In the Bat Caper incident, the 911 operator did not ask me for my name or for a phone number to reach me. What are your procedures to document non-emergency police calls to the 911 operators if they don't ask for a name or a phone number, even if there is a voice recording? And what I noticed is after I mailed this, and around the time that I even talked to the police officer, all of a sudden they had a news thing on the Channel 9 News about how their emergency room is not, basically it's not properly, I don't know what terminology, lawful, or I don't know what terminology they were using, I don't want to, but that is after the fact. I don't know if this letter had to do with that, because I'm asking a lot of questions about that. Double Z, can you have someone research my phone call made to 911 on December 6, 2009 between 1700 and 1900? I talked to a mail operator. Double A, can you have someone research my phone call to the police desk officer on December 7th, 2009? Double B, do you keep digital or similar audio logs of phone conversations to the police department desk officer and a 911 operator for a reasonable period of time? What is this time period? Double C, if you have a process of digital audio storage, do you have safeguards and a chain of custody to prevent illegal tampering with audio recordings? What are they? Double D, what is the law that protects a citizen from a law enforcement official tampering with an audio recording in a criminal case? Because I obviously consider this a criminal case. Double E, can you or task investigation into citizen scientists as depicted in Arizona Illustrated show on PBS 7/13/11 concerning bats or other similar science projects? The legality and illegality. Simple. Double F, do your officers receive mandatory therapy annually to deal with the rigors of being a police officer? This complaint suggestion memorandum is written from my recollection, my point of view, my opinions, my belief in the truth, my memory of the facts, my assessment of the facts, my reasoning, my logic. If anything I have written does not make sense or you think that it is not reasonable or logical, explain why it is not, and what is reasonable and logical based upon my statement or my reasoning. And I put, if you don't feel comfortable giving me answers to valid questions concerning these two incidents, read note 4 again. Then ask yourself, why would you withhold the answer to anything concerning the law, procedure of the law, protocol and guideline to uphold the law to any American citizen? In my opinion, that would be wrong. And then I put, I respectfully submit this complaint suggestion. I just ask direct questions that should have simple or complicated answers. I accept both. As the senior lawyer in America, and I'm referring to Eric, and a senior law enforcement officer in Tucson, referring to Lieutenant Roberts. If you don't know the answer to these questions or similar, you should. And this is a learning experience for everyone involved. I have to stop.